A speeding train hurtles through the inky blackness, a metallic serpent cutting through the night. Its bright lights slice through the darkness, briefly illuminating the blurred, shadowy landscape. The rhythmic clatter of the train echoes in the vast, silent expanse, a lone beacon of light and motion against the backdrop of a sleeping world. Soft light bathes the train car's interior, casting long shadows as passengers settle in for the night. Some passengers drift into sleep, their faces serene in the dim glow. Others stare out the window, lost in thought as the world rushes by in a blur of lights. The rhythmic clatter of the train creates a hypnotic lullaby, filling the space. A lone figure watches the passing landscape, a sense of solitude and anticipation hanging in the air. Night blurs into a canvas of motion outside the train car window. Reflections dance, a fleeting glimpse of a passenger caught between worlds. Interior lights and exterior shadows create a mesmerizing overlay. Each passing light etches a moment onto the glass, a story untold. The window becomes a mirror, reflecting both journey and solitude. The rhythmic clatter of train wheels fills the air. Each beat resonates like a pulse. The sound is relentless and steady, a constant metallic rhythm, a symphony of iron and motion. The wheels sing on the tracks. In the hushed train car, shadows dance in the dim light, revealing rows of sleeping passengers. The rhythmic clatter of the train on the tracks fills the air, a soothing lullaby for the night. With quiet, measured steps, the conductor moves through the car, a silent guardian of the night. Each footstep echoes softly, a gentle reminder of the journey's relentless forward motion. The conductor's presence is unobtrusive, a subtle reassurance in the stillness of the night. A soft glow emanates from the conductor's lantern, casting long, dancing shadows on the sleeping faces. In a place unknown, a passenger slumbers, their face a mask of serene tranquility. Sunlight bathes their features, highlighting the peacefulness of their rest. The world outside fades as they drift deeper into untroubled dreams. A gentle breath escapes their lips, a silent testament to their ease. Time seems to stand still, suspended in the quiet rhythm of their sleep. In this moment, all worries cease to exist, replaced by pure, unadulterated peace. The night sky is vast, a canvas dotted with distant, faint stars. On the horizon, a glimmer appears, a promise of light in the overwhelming darkness. The light grows, resolving into the distinct form of an approaching train. The rhythmic rumble of the train becomes audible, a mechanical heartbeat in the night. Headlights cut through the darkness, illuminating the tracks ahead. The train speeds closer, a metal serpent winding through the night. Inside the dimly lit train car, shadows dance as night descends, casting a soft glow over the sleeping passengers. A lone passenger stirs, their face etched with the fatigue of the journey. They adjust a worn blanket, seeking warmth and solace against the rhythmic rocking of the train. Settling back, they close their eyes, surrendering to the lullaby of the rails. The train car falls silent once more, save for the gentle breathing of travelers and the distant whistle of the engine. The rhythmic hum of the train engine sets a gentle, hypnotic tempo. A subtle vibration resonates through the carriage, a constant reminder of the journey. The sound fills the air, a steady drone accompanying the thoughts of passengers. a lullaby of steel on steel, fading into background. The train races past a blur of a station, its name lost to the speed. World outside becomes an indistinguishable rush of motion and color. The landscape is a fleeting canvas. The train is speeding, relentless, carrying its passengers toward unknown destinies. A symphony of motion and sound. The train car rattles onward into the night, its rhythmic clatter a lullaby to weary travelers. A lone passenger closes their eyes, surrendering to the gentle sway and hum of the train. Outside, blurred city lights streak past, painting fleeting streaks of gold across the darkened window. In the quiet solitude, dreams begin to weave, carrying the passenger away on a journey of the mind. The train speeds through the darkness, a steel serpent cutting through the night. Lights flicker in the train's windows, casting long shadows across the landscape. A lone owl watches from a nearby tree, its eyes gleaming in the passing light. The rhythmic clatter of the wheels echoes through the silent countryside. Distant stars twinkle above, offering a faint glimmer of hope in the vast expanse. The train presses onward, carrying its secrets deeper into the heart of the night. Soft light spills across plush seats, polished wood gleaming in the warm glow of the train car. The gentle rocking of the train sets a soothing rhythm, a lullaby of motion. Shadows dance subtly, enhancing the serene atmosphere within the moving train. A sense of comforting isolation pervades as the train glides through the night. Steel grinds on steel, the train wheel's relentless rhythm against the tracks. A hypnotic dance of motion blurs the world, a constant reminder of the journey. Each rotation echoes with the promise of destinations unknown, futures unwritten. The train hurtles forward, a metal beast devouring distance with every turn. A distant train whistle echoes, a lonely sound across the empty landscape. The whistle grows louder, a promise or a threat carried on the wind. The sound intensifies, dominating the quiet of the unknown location. A train approaches, its whistle piercing the silence, a stark intrusion. The whistle fades, leaving a lingering echo in the vast emptiness. The train car sways gently, a lullaby of clattering wheels. A lone passenger settles into their seat, weariness etched on their face. Head lolls against the window, a surrender to the approaching sleep. Limbs heavy, body slack, the passenger drifts into slumber. Dim overhead lights cast long, dancing shadows in the mostly empty car. The rhythmic clatter continues, a soothing promise of distant destinations. A speeding train slices through the night, its powerful engine a low, constant roar against the darkness. The train's windows reflect the starry sky, each pane a tiny mirror hurtling through the void. In the distance, a small town twinkles like scattered jewels, a brief beacon in the vast expanse. The train's light momentarily illuminates lonely homes, a fleeting glimpse into silent lives. The rhythmic clatter of the wheels is a hypnotic lullaby, masking the train's relentless journey. The night swallows the town as the train races on, leaving only echoes of light and a trail of wind. Dim light stretches long shadows in the train car, the rhythmic clatter a constant companion. Each rocking motion of the train car casts the passengers into deeper darkness and then back into light. The conductor moves with practiced ease, uniform crisp, face impassive as they punch tickets. The rhythmic clatter fills the air, a steady drumbeat accompanying the journey into the unknown. Outside, the world blurs into streaks of light and shadow, a fleeting glimpse of the night. Inside, strangers sit in quiet contemplation, each lost in their thoughts as the train speeds on. The train hurtles through the night, its rhythmic clatter a constant pulse against the darkness. Moonlight spills across the window, a fleeting, ethereal glow disrupted by the train's relentless speed. Reflections dance and distort, a dreamlike vision glimpsed in the fleeting moments between stations. Each passing light outside paints a new story on the glass, gone as quickly as it appears. Inside the train car, a rhythmic sway sets the scene, a subtle dance that hints at journeys and destinations unknown. Sunlight streams through the windows, casting long shadows that stretch and contract with a gentle rocking. The world outside blurs into streaks of green and brown, a fleeting landscape accompanying the train's steady progress. A quiet hum permeates the air, the train's heartbeat resonating with the anticipation of those on board. Inside the train car, the passenger sleeps deeply, bathed in the soft glow of the nightlights. The train gently rocks, a rhythmic lullaby weaving through the air. Peaceful atmosphere pervades as gentle sounds of the train create a sense of tranquility. A faint smile plays on the passenger's lips, lost in the embrace of a pleasant dream. Shadows dance softly across their face, undisturbed by the world outside. The rhythmic clatter of the train fades into a soothing backdrop for their slumber. Under the vast night sky, the train races along the tracks, a metal serpent propelled by relentless force. A dark, gaping tunnel looms ahead, promising an abrupt descent into the unknown. The train hurtles into the tunnel's maw, a fleeting moment of suspense before complete darkness. Inside, the world vanishes as darkness envelops everything, a temporary void. The train car emerges from a dark tunnel, soft lighting casting a warm glow on the interior. The sudden burst of light illuminates the car. The rhythmic clatter of the train is the only sound. Outside, the world speeds by in a blur of colors. The train is a haven of tranquility amid the darkness. Streaks of sunlight dance across the windows as the vehicle speeds onward. The world transforms into a vibrant, blurred canvas of motion. Trees morph into green and brown streaks, a fleeting forest symphony. Fields become a patchwork quilt of colors, stitched together by speed. Each passing moment is an abstract painting, ever-changing and ephemeral. The journey unfolds as a mesmerizing dance of light and shadow. The rhythmic pulse of steel against steel fills the air, a steady heartbeat accompanying the journey. A hypnotic cadence echoes, the train's wheels singing on the tracks, a lullaby of motion. The world blurs outside, the only constant, the relentless, unwavering rhythm of the rails. Each click and clack tells a story of miles traveled, a symphony of movement across the land. The train car is dimly lit, a haven of quiet as night blurs past the windows. A lone passenger seeks comfort, adjusting a pillow against the rhythmic rocking. Gentle swaying, a lullaby of motion whispers through the carriages. Dreams and distant landscapes merge in the quiet solitude of the night train. The train carves through the night, its steady rhythm a lonely heartbeat in the vast darkness. Below, the river reflects the moon, a shimmering ribbon of silver winding through the landscape. Each window is a frame, briefly illuminating the silhouettes of passengers lost in their own thoughts. Sparks fly as the train's wheels grind against the tracks. Distant city lights twinkle like fallen stars, promising a destination, a new beginning. The train pushes forward, a metal leviathan against the backdrop of an endless, inky sky. Dim light stretches across the train car, shadows dancing on empty seats. The rhythmic clatter of wheels fills the night, a steady pulse in the stillness. A lone figure sits by the window, lost in thought as landscapes blur by. "We will be arriving shortly," a voice echoes, breaking the quiet. The announcement hangs in the air, a prelude to goodbyes and new beginnings. Passengers stir, gathering belongings, anticipation etched on their faces. A train speeds forward, promising adventure. The train's speedometer needle remains steady. The train maintains a consistent speed. The rhythmic clatter of the train on the tracks creates a hypnotic pulse. Each passing mile marker is a step further into the unknown. The steady speed hints at a journey without end. The train glides smoothly, a gentle whooshing of air hinting at the journey's pace. A rhythmic sound fills the space. The sound is soft but constant. The sound of the train moving forward. A serene soundscape unfolds as the train advances, creating a backdrop for reflection. Inside the train car, a passenger's soft sigh fills the air as their head gently rests against the window, eyes closed. The rhythmic rocking of the train and the muffled hum of the engine create a symphony of tranquility. Subtle shadows dance across their face as they drift deeper into a peaceful slumber undisturbed by the outside world. Each gentle sway of the train carries them further into a dream, a serene escape from reality's grasp. The train speeds into the night, a metal serpent cutting through the darkness. Stars blaze in the inky sky, silent witnesses to the train's relentless journey. Inside, shadows dance as passengers dream, oblivious to the world rushing by. The rhythmic clatter of the wheels echoes, a lullaby of motion and distance. A lone light in the distance flickers, a promise of a destination unknown yet near. The train car glows with soft light, its warmth a comforting embrace against the night. Shadows dance gently, enhancing the sense of security within the moving train. A quiet hum fills the air, a lullaby of motion. Outside, the world rushes by, unseen but felt. Inside, a peaceful sanctuary glimmers. The train car sways, a gentle rhythm beneath the wheels. Sunlight streaming in. Sunlight paints dancing shadows, a kaleidoscope of light across the worn sea. The world rushes past the window, a blur of green and gold in the distance. An atmosphere of transient peace fills the train car, a brief respite. A distant owl hoot pierces the still night. Echoes ripple through the darkness. Silence follows, heavy and deep. The sound amplifies the solitude, a haunting call in the vast expanse. Dim light bathes the train car as a passenger slumbers, their face serene in the quiet night. In their dream, rolling hills stretch under a sun-drenched sky, a vibrant escape from the dimly lit reality. A gentle smile graces their lips, a silent echo of joy in the stillness of the train. Familiar faces flicker in their mind's eye, fleeting memories of laughter and shared moments. Lost in reverie, the passenger drifts deeper, embraced by the soft rhythm of the train. The serene expression deepens, a peaceful tableau against the backdrop of a night journey. The train races into the black night, a metal serpent devouring the miles with relentless hunger. Distant lights flicker a lone farmhouse, a beacon of warmth against the vast, indifferent darkness. Its windows glow like embers, promising refuge from the cold, rushing world outside. The train speeds on, leaving the farmhouse behind, a fleeting memory in the endless night. Each window in the train is a tiny stage, stories unfolding in fleeting glimpses. The train car is hushed, bathed in dim light as night deepens, casting long shadows over rows of slumbering passengers. A conductor moves with quiet grace down the narrow aisle, his footsteps barely audible above the rhythmic clatter of the train. He pauses beside a sleeping passenger, their face serene in sleep, untouched by the outside world. With gentle hands, the conductor offers a neatly folded blanket, a silent gesture of care and consideration. The blanket lies softly atop the passenger, promising warmth and comfort against the chill of the night. The camera finds its focus, lingering softly on the quiet stillness of a chest, rising and falling with gentle breaths. An aura of peace enfolds the scene, serene and undisturbed. Each breath whispers of tranquility, the world outside fading into nothingness. A moment captured, suspended in the delicate balance of life and calm. A distant hum of voices creates an atmosphere of unseen gatherings. The soft murmur hints at stories untold, secrets whispered in hushed tones. A symphony of indistinct chatter fills the air, a background chorus to an unseen drama. The voices fade in and out, like echoes in a dream, teasing the edge of perception. The train's rhythmic clatter forms a hypnotic lullaby in the night. A lone passenger rests against the window, lost in thought as shadows dance across their face. Dim light softens the carriage, casting an ethereal glow on the sleeping figure. A faint smile plays on their lips, a silent testament to the sweet dreams unfolding within. Oblivious to the world, they journey deeper into the landscapes of their imagination. The train rumbles relentlessly into the night, a mechanical beast devouring the miles of track. Gnarled trees claw at the sky, their skeletal branches casting eerie shadows on the passing train. The forest closes in, a dense wall of darkness swallowing the train as it plunges deeper. Long, distorted shadows dance across the train cars, twisting reality as the train vanishes into the abyss. Night falls on the train car, soft light painting shadows. The rhythmic clatter of the train creates an eerie sound. Dim light dances on the walls. The night journey begins. The scene is bathed in soft light. The train rushes forward. Silence blankets the unknown room, heavy and still, amplifying each faint sound. The rhythmic ticking of a solitary clock cuts through the quiet, a steady pulse in the void. A close-up on the clock face, the second hand a relentless messenger of passing time. Each tick echoes like a heartbeat, marking moments in the silent, empty space. The sweeping hand casts a long shadow, stretching and receding with each precise movement. Time marches on, indifferent to the stillness. Its passage, the only certainty in the unknown. Sunlight streams through dusty train windows as the carriage gently sways, Passengers doze and read, lost in their own worlds as the landscape blurs by. Dust motes dance in the golden light, illuminating the quiet journey. Sound, the gentle creaking of the train car, fills the air, a soothing rhythm. In the quiet train car, a lone passenger is cocooned in a thick woolen blanket, a haven of warmth against the night. The gentle rocking of the train car creates a soothing rhythm, a lullaby that whispers promises of safe passage through the darkness. The rhythmic clatter of the wheels on the tracks forms a steady beat, a constant reminder of the journey onward. Wrapped in the embrace of the night, the passenger finds solace in the train's gentle sway, a moment of perfect peace. The train bursts from the dense forest, its lights cutting through the night. A vast expanse of rolling hills unfolds, illuminated only by the moon's faint glow. The train speeds on, a mechanical serpent winding through the serene landscape. Its rhythmic chugging echoes in the stillness, a lone sound in the tranquil night. Dim light bathes the train car, casting long shadows and shrouding sleeping passengers in a peaceful stillness. I walk down the narrow aisle, my crisp, clean uniform a stark contrast to the subdued atmosphere. Each step is measured, each movement precise as I ensure the passenger's comfort. I adjust the thermostat, a silent guardian ensuring the temperature remains perfect for slumber. The soft hum of the train and the gentle warmth create a haven for dreams amidst the night's journey. Dim emergency lights paint the unknown location in a ghostly glow, shadows stretching like grasping fingers across the scene. A palpable unease hangs heavy in the air, the silence broken only by the hum of failing power. The distorted shadows dance with every flicker, hinting at unseen dangers lurking just beyond the light's reach. Each breath feels like a trespass in this desolate space, where every corner holds a silent, unknown threat. A low, ominous growl permeates the air. Distant thunder rumbles, a prelude to the storm. The sound echoes, vibrating through the silence. Nature's symphony begins, a dance of sound. A deep resonance heralds approaching chaos. Inside the train car, a passenger huddles under a blanket, seeking refuge from the night's chill. Wrapped snugly, they find comfort in the simple act of pulling the blanket tighter. A sense of warmth envelops them, a stark contrast to the world speeding by outside. The rhythmic clatter of the train wheels forms a steady, soothing cadence. Each clack is a lullaby, gently guiding them towards peaceful slumber. In this cocoon of warmth and sound, the journey becomes a tranquil escape. The train hurtles onward into the night, its steel wheels a rhythmic pulse against the tracks. Above, the first drops of rain begin to fall, each one a tiny spark in the darkness. The rain intensifies, blurring the world outside into an impressionistic painting of light and shadow. The train's windows stream with water, distorting the reflections of the passengers inside. Each raindrop is a tiny mirror, reflecting the anxieties and hopes of those on board. The rhythmic sound of the rain against the train is a constant reminder of the journey's relentless pace. Soft light bathes the train car, shadows stretching like secrets in the tranquil night. The gentle rocking of the train lulls, creating a soothing rhythm of escape. Peace settles in, a quiet promise amidst the steady hum of the journey. Each shadow dances with the train's motion, whispering tales of unseen landscapes. Tranquility reigns, a brief respite as the world outside fades into darkness. The train car becomes a haven, cradled in the soft glow of the night. Rain streaks the window, blurring the world into soft shapes. The light is gentle, diffused by thick clouds, an unknown location, veiled in a rainy day's mystery. The outside world, muted and dreamlike behind the glass. Soft rain whispers on the train roof, a gentle rhythm filling the carriage. The rhythmic clatter of the train wheels on the tracks complements the soothing rain. Outside, blurred landscapes stream past the window, veiled by the rain. A tranquil, almost hypnotic atmosphere envelops the train's interior. Each drop enhances the quiet symphony of motion and weather. The patter creates a peaceful sanctuary within the moving train. In the dim train car, a lone passenger leans against the window, shadows dancing across their face. The rhythmic clatter of the train wheels fills the air, a constant, hypnotic pulse. Eyes closed, the passenger drifts, a subtle smile hinting at a peaceful surrender. The train glides through the darkness, a metal cocoon carrying dreams and secrets. The gentle lullaby of the tracks promises rest, a brief escape from the world outside. A lone train hurtles through the darkness, its rhythmic chugging slicing through the still night. Below, a sleeping town lies shrouded in shadows, its secrets undisturbed under the cloak of night. Deserted streets stretch out like empty veins, untouched by the train's passing presence. Dim lights flicker weakly in a few windows, tiny beacons in a sea of impenetrable darkness. The train, a metallic serpent, continues its relentless journey, a fleeting visitor. The sleeping town remains oblivious, dreaming its silent dreams as the night train disappears. Dim light paints long shadows in the train car, its gentle rocking a lullaby to weary travelers. A conductor, his face etched with kindness, moves through the swaying car. Steam curls enticingly from a paper cup in the conductor's hand. He offers the cup to a passenger, a silent gesture of warmth against the night's chill. "Here you go," the conductor says, his voice a comforting murmur in the rhythmic clatter of the train. "Something warm to take the chill off," he adds, his eyes reflecting genuine care. Steam curls lazily from a teacup, a delicate dance against the backdrop of an unknown location. The vapor rises, a transient wisp, blurring the line between warmth and the cool air. Each swirl tells a silent story, a fleeting moment captured in the gentle light. The steam fades, a ghost of warmth disappearing into the vastness of the day. A simple cup of tea becomes a focal point, a quiet meditation on impermanence. The delicate sound of a spoon gently tapping against porcelain fills the silence. Each clink echoes a subtle rhythm in the quiet space. The sound resonates, amplifying the stillness of the moment. A simple, repetitive sound that hints at unseen actions. The clinking breaks the silence, creating a sense of anticipation. Night envelops the train car. A lone passenger finds solace in a steaming cup of tea, serenity washing over them. The gentle clatter of the train on the tracks forms a soothing symphony, lulling the passenger into a state of peaceful contentment. Outside, the world speeds by in a blur, but inside, time seems to stand still. Each sip of tea is a moment of quiet indulgence, a brief escape from the world outside. The train rumbles onward, cutting through the darkness. Above, the storm clouds begin to part, revealing glimpses of the moon. The rhythmic clatter of the wheels echoes into the night. A lone light shines from a window, a beacon against the vast, dark landscape. Soft light bathes the train car, a haven after the storm's fury. The gentle hum of the train whispers a lullaby of steel and motion. Outside, darkness presses against the windows, a stark contrast to the warmth within. Each click and clack of the wheels tells a story of onward journey. The train car is a solitary bubble, traveling through the night, under a sky veiled by swirling clouds. The moon struggles to cast its light, painting the scene in an ethereal glow. Shadows dance and stretch, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. The landscape is cloaked in mystery, waiting to be revealed. A silent anticipation hangs heavy in the air, promising untold secrets. Sunlight splinters through the dense canopy, painting the forest floor with an ethereal, shifting light. The air is thick with moisture, a palpable embrace clinging to skin and leaf. Each drop of water, a crystal bead, plummets from the leaves. The rhythmic dripping creates a subtle percussion, a natural metronome. The sounds weave together, forming a symphony exclusive to this verdant world. The forest breathes around me, a living, breathing entity of green and shadow. In the quiet of the train car, a passenger stirs from sleep, their bodies slowly stretching, reaching for the space above. Muscles lengthen, responding to the gentle invitation of movement after a long, still journey. A look of refreshed rejuvenation begins to spread across their face, erasing the weariness of travel. The soft light of the train car catches the subtle smile playing on their lips as they awaken. With renewed energy, they prepare to face the world beyond the train, leaving the journey behind. The train car fades into the background, a silent witness to the passenger's quiet transformation. The train hurtles through the night, a metal serpent against the inky sky. Distant city lights shimmer, scattered jewels on a velvet cloth. Each window glows with the faint promise of untold stories within. The rumble of the train grows louder as the final destination nears. A symphony of steel and speed echoes in the stillness of the night. Dim light paints long shadows in the train car, where soft chatter mingles with the train's rhythmic clatter. A calm, reassuring voice echoes over the intercom, promising arrival. "We will be arriving at our destination shortly," the conductor announces, his tone even and professional. Passengers stir, glancing around the dimly lit car, anticipation building with each passing mile. "Please gather your belongings and prepare for departure," the conductor adds, a signal for journey's end. Passengers awaken in an unknown location, a collective stir rippling through the cabin. Suitcases emerge from overhead, their contents holding untold stories. Briefcases find their place, anticipation building with each click. A sense of expectancy fills the air as they approach their destination. Each passenger prepares, unaware of what awaits them beyond their journey. The train slows, a gentle hiss of brakes cutting through the air. A momentary stillness descends as the train prepares to halt. The sound amplifies, echoing the journey's end. A breath held, anticipating arrival. Silence follows, a prelude to new beginnings. Soft light bathes the train car, a sanctuary of warmth cutting through the night. A passenger smiles softly, their eyes gleaming with reflected light. Anticipation flickers across their face, a silent promise of adventures yet to come. The train hurtles onward, a metal serpent devouring the miles. Darkness presses against the windows, a canvas for fleeting reflections, each passing light a fleeting glimpse into hidden worlds. A passenger train roars as it arrives at the station, its brakes screeching against the rails. Automated doors hiss open, unveiling the platform. The platform glows under the moonlight. The platform awaits the passengers. The station at night. The train has arrived. The train doors hiss open, revealing the platform beyond. Passengers begin to disembark, silhouettes against the dim platform lights. Suitcases are pulled from overhead compartments, a flurry of movement. The train car slowly empties, each departing figure swallowed by the night. Under the cloak of night, a train rests at the platform. Its long journey, now a memory. The quiet station is only disturbed by the soft hiss of the train. Empty carriages and silent tracks. The train is waiting for its next call. The train car stretches into the darkness, empty. The soft light paints the seats in a silent tableau of transient lives. A gentle hum fills the air, the only sound in the still carriage, a lullaby of motion. Shadows lengthen, dancing on the windows as the train glides through the night. An aura of solitude, a sanctuary for thoughts amidst the rhythmic clatter of the journey. Each window frames a fleeting glimpse of the outside world, a dark canvas punctuated by distant twinkling lights.